In this video, we are going to create an image slider like this, which you can use on your website to display images. So let's get started. The package that we are going to use for this project is called Swiper, and here is the official website. I'll leave the link in the description below. So we are going to use it for React. So we are going to click on React here. Okay, inside here, this is the installation command that we need to install the package. So let's get started. So I'm in the folder that I want to create my project. So I'm going to open my command prompt now from here. Then inside, I'll type in npm create vit at latest. I'm going to use Vit instead of create React app because Vit is faster. So I'm going to name this project React Swiper. Then I'll select React, then JavaScript. You can see it has created. Vit is very fast, so I'll recommend Vit for you when next you are creating a React project or any project. It has many things, like you can use it for Vue, Angular, and so on. So I'm going to I'm going to cd into my folder React Swiper to the project. So I'm in the project folder now. I'm going to open my command and my VS Code now. So let's wait for it. Let's wait for it to open. So you can see now this is my package.json. Let me open the terminal. Okay, in the terminal we are going to install the Swiper package now. Npm install Swiper. Okay, while it's installing, let's go and delete some things that we don't. Let me clean the index CSS. I'm not going to use it, the default CSS. Then also for the app.css, I'm not going to use it. So then in the app.gsx, I'm going to the default code also. We just want a clean slate to work with. Then okay, I'll leave this out, please. Not doing anything. Then this counter, I'm going to remove it. This will go also. I'll delete this assets. Sorry, this assets. Okay, the Swiper has finished installing. Let me show you here. You can see it has installed. So let's start with our project now. So I'm going to import some things. I'm going to import Swiper. Sorry, should be capitalized. Swiper slide. Then that's from Swiper/React. Then I'm going to import. These are tools that we are going to use with. They are modules. I'm going to import. I will import navigation, then pagination, and autoplay. I'm going to use autoplay with this autoplay from the Swiper. Swiper. Why am I sorry? I don't need the square bracket for this. That's why I'm getting the error. So I'm going to import some CSS also for this swiper slash CSS, then swiper slash CSS, sorry, CSS slash navigation. Then I will import swiper slash CSS slash pagination. You need to install this. If you don't install them, it won't work. So the next thing I'm going to do, the images that I work with, I don't have them here. I'm going to copy it on my computer into the project. I'll show you when I've copied it. Okay, I've copied it into my project. Now you can see it here under public. I have images. Then under images, inside the images folder, these are the images here. These are the images that we are going to work with. Maybe you can fetch your image from external source, or let me use this one. You can fetch it with maybe using APIs and so on and so forth, but I'm going to use this. So I'm going to create an array here. I can use them individually, but I want to use an array so that everything will be easier. So sorry, I'll const images. Then inside the array, I'll have an ID. Then name, I'll say dog1 because I'm using the images of dog. So URL will be the URL of where the image is located is in the public folder images slash, then the name of the image, mine is dog1.jpg. Let me copy and paste this 5 times. Okay, I'm going to change this. Sorry, I'll select the ones. What am I doing? 2. Then change this to 3. 4. Then 5. You can have as many images as you want. I'm just using 5 images for this tutorial. So here are the images. So now I'm going to create a div and name it class. I'll give it a class name of container. This is where we are going to use the swiper now. So the swiper that we imported earlier, I'm going to use it here now. Let me open and close. You can see we have using the swiper that we imported earlier. So inside now we are going to I'm going to give it a class name of my swiper. The swiper should have a class of my swiper. Is important. It should be my swiper. The class name should be my swiper, not any other thing else. So modules. So in the modules now, we are going to have an array. Then the modules that we imported at the top here, look at them. I'm going to use them here now. So we have navigation. There are many modules that you can use. You can check the official website so that you can choose the swiper that you need. The modules or the module that you need for your project. I'm going to use this one for the tutorial, autoplay. So we have imported them. So the next thing now, navigation. We are going to use navigation, so we are going to say true. We will set it to true. Then the next is pagination, which will be true. Okay, then for the autoplay, let's just continue from here. Let's leave it at this for now. So for the images, I created an array, so we have 5 images in the array, so 5 objects in the array. So I'm going to map through the array so that I would display the images individually. So to map through, we have done this several times. Images dot map, then item will return, then we are going to return swiper slide, which we imported earlier also. Then we are going to pass in a key, item dot id. The id is unique and the key should be unique. So the id is unique. They are different. None occur twice. We have 1 2 3 4 5 id. So in here now we are going to, since we are going to display images, then the source of the image, we are going to use the URL from our array URL. You can see we have URL here. We are going to use this URL here. So then alt, in case the image does not show, item dot name. That's it. So that's all for here now. So let's save and check our changes in the I've not run application, and my app is not running. So let's type in npm run dev and wait for it to start running. If it does not take that much time, let's give it some seconds. It's now running. You can see you can copy this URL into your browser, but let me click on control. You can hit on control and then click to open it in your browser, your default browser, or you can copy the URL and paste it in your browser. But let's do this. You can see it has opened in our browser. The image has opened, but it's too big. We are going to do a little bit of styling. if you can remember, we created a div that have a class name of container. So we are going to style the container now. Then height. Let's make the height 300 pixels. Then width should be, let's say, 500 pixels. Then let's center it margin auto so that our div will be at the center of the screen. So we are going to style image. So we will set the height to 100% so that it will take the height of the container. Then width should be 100% also so that it will take the width of the container. Let's save it and head back to our browser. You can see it's smaller now, and when we click on our, why is it not working? Okay, it's working. When we click on our navigation here, it's working. You can see the pagination here. On click, you can also, you can see it's now working. So what we are going to do now, okay, let me show you something. When you reach the end of our listing, you can see it's not moving forward. When we reach the end of our images, it will stop to load. So we are going to add a loop so that it will be low, and the images will be showing continuously. So we are going to set loop equal to true. You can see that we just watch. If you're doing this with vanilla JavaScript, this will take a lot of code, but everything is just simple now with this this package is awesome. Let's refresh the page and let's go to the end of the page again and see. You can see it's continuous now. It's not ending, it's infinite. You can scroll from now till tomorrow. It keeps scrolling. So we are going to go back to our page. I'm going to show you another thing, which is autoplay. Autoplay, we imported it earlier. It's part of our module. So autoplay, for the autoplay, we are going to have an object here, then delay, let's set it to 1000, that's milliseconds. Then we are going to this for disable. Okay, disable on interaction, we're going to set it to false. Sorry, false. Then save. Then if we open our, let me refresh the page again. You can see I'm not the one scrolling, it is scrolling by itself. Maybe we can set it to 3 seconds. If you want the image to be scrolling slower, you can set it to maybe 10 seconds, maybe even 1 minute, any time that you want to set, what is in milliseconds. So if I change this to 3000, it will take 3 seconds for the image to slide. You can see it's now slower than before, and it will be sliding continuously. So the next thing I want to show you now, we will try some things with this. So we are going to add slides per view, which will be the number of slides per view. Let's type in 2 here and save. Let me refresh the page. You can see we have 2 images here now. If we change it to 3, let's change it to 3 and save. Refresh. we have 3 images here now. And another thing I want to show you, maybe you want some gap between the images, we can use space between. Then let's maybe 10, let's set it to 10. It will, okay, let me refresh. You can see there is space in between the images now. So, but we don't need that much images. Let's remove these 2 lines of code. Then I want to show you another thing, which is on slide change. So just like for input that you can set on change, we can set on slide change a to trigger any action that you want to trigger when the slide changes. You can set it here. Maybe let's say windows dot alert dot, it will display change. It will show an alert that will be displaying changed anytime the slide changes. So let me refresh. You can see the alert here changed. So and you can also use it to console log also. It's not, let's say console.log, because it's not normal that it will be showing an alert always. So maybe you can console log it, and let's check it in our console. Inspect. Oh, you can see anytime it changes, you can see that changes adding. So that's it. There are a lot of things you can do with this package, so just head to the official website and go through them. I bet you discover a lot of things that you will need, and it will help you a lot when you are working. So thank you for watching the video. If you are new here, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and also share the video to anyone that you know the video can help. So thank you for watching. Do have a nice day. Bye.